10 seconds, 9.
Oh shit.
Alright everybody, have fun. The next card will be with you on the other side of the door. I'm sure you'll make it back to 2020, but if you don't tell my manager because I'll get in trouble.
Greetings, fellow time travelers. Let's go back to the beginning of time itself.
Here we go!
Would you believe it? The first hominids only 2 million years ago. Dinosaurs. Around 165 million years.
That was literally you pulling me in your
Strange creatures walked the land 380 million years ago.
Here we see when hips
580 million years ago.
This is the last time I won the cup.
Of different life forms in the seas.
Boston only.
580 years ago.
And an astonishing 3.5 billion years ago, it was only 7
Let's see them, let's go!
I was waiting on my
The Earth was bombarded by meteorites around 4 billion years ago.
So I was alive when we got bombarded by meteorites.
Our planet was born from the material left over from the formation of our star, the Sun, all of 4.54 billion years ago. And as galaxies converge, we emerged 13.8 billion years ago, at the beginning of time.
You're alright. You're alright, there we go.
That's the way.
That's us off.
Well, I was going to play on season, that's all I was doing. Don't like that.
Universe age 0 seconds.
Welcome, time travelers. You are about to witness the birth of the universe. All space, time, and energy in a tiny, dense, immensely hot point. The point is not in anything, it is everything. This is the Big Bang.
Universe age 3 minutes.
The universe has expanded rapidly and is incredibly hot and dense. The first matter is beginning to form.
Universe age 380,000 years.
Hydrogen nuclei are combining with electrons. The first complete atoms have formed, and light is starting to travel freely throughout the universe.
Universe age 200 million years. Switching screen to 21 centimeter wavelength.
The universe continues to expand and cool. In the blackness of space, gravity is forcing the hydrogen to collect and concentrate into massive swirling clouds, the first galaxies. Inside these young galaxies, something is happening that will light up the universe.
Universe age 1 billion years.
Pockets of hydrogen gas are collecting together. As their mass increases, they attract more and more hydrogen to form supermassive clouds of hydrogen gas. At a critical tipping point, the pressure caused by gravity forces the hydrogen nuclei at the core to fuse with their neighbors. The energy released creates a chain reaction through the cloud, and a star is born. Across the universe, in billions of galaxies, trillions of stars are igniting. These stars eventually reach a balance between the force of the nuclear reactions in the core pushing outwards and the force of gravity holding the star together. As the stars burn their hydrogen in a process called fusion, they create new elements like helium and oxygen. The largest of these early stars have very short lifespans, burning through their hydrogen in just a few million years. When the hydrogen runs out, the internal pressure drops and gravity takes over, collapsing the core. The collapsing material then rebounds in a giant explosion known as a supernova.
It's a champagne supernova.
Gamma radiation warning. Closing shields. Unsafe levels for humans. Moving ship to safe distance. Universe age 3 billion years.
A supernova releases as much energy as your sun will produce in its entire lifetime. All the heavier elements in the universe, like iron, copper, and gold, are forged in these catastrophic events. Each explosion enriches a galaxy with a soup of new elements. Over time, they form clouds called nebulae. In a spiral arm of one galaxy called the Milky Way, something is growing deep inside a nebula.
New timeline. Solar system. Universe age 9.2 billion years.
A disk of gas and dust has formed.
bring us back
At the
when we
centre,
get to
a
the next
dense cloud of
example.
hydrogen is about to ignite into a
atmosphere has allowed complex forms of life to evolve. The surface is still changing, and the continents are slowly moving.
Oh, look. The volcano's
Within
happening
the
here.
planet, a heat engine of nuclear decay causes the hot rock of the enclosing mantle to flow. It is that energy that moves the surface crust and the continents apart.
What the fuck? Smoking too much. Yeah. Stop smoking, look at you.
Like a giant jigsaw puzzle, that crust is split into numerous huge slabs or plates. Each plate moving at about the speed of a fingernail's grow. Among these primeval land masses, the outlines of the continents of today cannot be recognized. But some lands we will know, such as Scotland, are, even at this time, adrift on the planet's surface, moving across different latitudes and through different climates. Journeys that are being recorded in the rocks that have formed on the way. Mountain ranges are thrown up and two plates, each carrying a continent, collide. Where rift valleys open on land, oceans may eventually be created.
We'll bring you back in a wee bit. Oh no, we'll just stay. There's the waves.
Deep in mid-ocean, wherever two plates are being pulled apart, volcanic lava erupts from the Earth's mantle. Hot springs smoke, and lava solidifies into ridges of new crust along the edge of each plate. In the mid-Atlantic, where the European plate is pulling apart from the North American plate, the submarine ridge has risen above water and is forming the volcanic island of Iceland. This Icelandic eruption is just like those along a submerged ridge. In this fire fountain, the fluid lava is spraying from a fissure. Similar eruptions created the basalt rock of Staffa and other volcanic landscapes of western Scotland when the Atlantic Ocean began to form and widen.
I'd love to go there. I'd love to go to Sky.
New crust is always forming beneath the oceans. To make room for it, older crust must somehow be destroyed. That happens where one plate overrides another. Melting takes place, and the volcanism is much more violent.
Holy shit!
It's about 7 kilometers thick.
The floor just moved.
It's much heavier.
Apologies for the French.
1,000-kilometer coastline we are approaching.
And you didn't expect that, did you?
Oceanic crust is about to be pulled by its
You alright, John?
into the searing heat of the Earth's mantle rock. The juddering plates trigger earthquakes. Pressure increases 15,000 times. Seawater in the crust at 1,000 degrees Celsius causes mantle rock to melt, rise, and explode at the surface. The eruptions form a chain of dangerously violent clouds of superheated dust and gas at some 500 degrees.
Oh, lightning as well.
Before them. Volcanism is both destructive and creative. It is a driving force for shaping and reshaping this restless
Oh,
earth.
Chris. Look at all that lava coming, John. Look at it all coming. And invented the prepayment meter. Yeah. Well, that was good fun.
Slows. The increasing weight of this layered blanket not only trapped air from the atmosphere of past times, but compressed the snow into ice. Vast glaciers fall. A million years ago, all Scotland lay in
Excuse me.
slowly.
Feel free to make a joint if you like.
Oh, this is the room.
This is the room for joint making. One of our ex-residents. So I'm just sitting exactly where Andy's sitting rolling a joint, and there was beams in front of him.
At the pace of the earth,
Mental.
a glacier reshapes the surface of the land beneath. A yawning crevasse exposes the structure of a glacier. The dark layers hold rock fragments, debris torn from the ground. Rocks that have become the teeth of the glacier, grasping at the land, fashioning its contours with immense power. A gigantic natural sanding machine.
There's one of my guys over there that's looking so disinterested. I bet you before the end of this tour he comes back and says, Andy, I will go home.
As though hungry for rock,
We'll stop the now and then I'll bring you back shortly.
trapped behind such ridges, meltwater may form a lake. The retreat and advance of glaciers during successive ice ages has left a crumpled blanket of debris across many landscapes. When ice first relinquishes its grip, the ground revealed has been roughened by the glacier's work, leaving deep valleys bounded by rocky scree and cradling mountain lakes. Now running water carves the rock, a further powerful
We all know how I love a waterfall.
Water can move mountains, weighing them down, sifting and sorting rock fragments by size. Fine grains ground down within the glacier, melt out of the ice, turning glacial rivers milky.
That is really weird. What a weird feeling.
Shaped by glaciers which melted 10,000 years ago, the Scottish landscape has been softened by time, matured by the weathering of the rock and the growth of plants. but they are written because of these majestic mountains and unmistakable reflections of an age of ice.
You'll look at the jalopy in there. Noida, I think. Area.
The valley bottoms are lined with clay and stones dumped by long-vanished glaciers. Now, that debris continues to be weathered and transported away to the sea as a natural cargo in streams and rivers. Landscapes are always changing. Ice, wind, and water are relentlessly at work. Polished Highland
Casualties and survivors.
You're the last one. Right on the top. Nearly done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay! I think Bab should be a nursery teacher. You got a job in a nursery, you? So what's boss lady at? Boss lady's at a gremlin. You playing happy, boss?
But you can't, it doesn't work.
You're not putting the right. You're not putting your bank details.
I don't.
She's putting in her bank details.
They don't need to be clever. They're ones really clever. And then the other one, you need someone to go for
What you say? Pardon you? Yeah, dusty Neanderthal man. Thanks very much.
Going to be on the next rolls we're going to have.
That'll be sort of sliced brain.
Curried brain.
Curried brain,
Yours is about half the size.
Cheeky bastard. Oops, pardon my French, I'm filming.
It's too big.
At least I know I've got one because I've had it operated on. So here we are in another time. I think it's all about it's quite a big space, this actually.
And then what each wheel?
Who's a beached whale? Oh, this is about all the sort of fish life. What was that sign you just made, Kat? Oh, now we're going into a big submarine.